On today's episode, we get to see some water, a creepy baby,
Mamma mia!
and an overly priced plastic turtle. Now come along with us as we seek out the most retro games, toys, movies, and clothes of the 80s and 90s. This is Retro Seekers. So today we're headed up to Cambria, California. It's a nice little town. Maybe about 5,000 or 6,000 people live there. Cambria is located just off Highway 1, so that means you get a beautiful scenic drive. Now, you could be asking yourself, what could be so special about a town that only has 5,000 or 6,000 people in it? Well, it's a tourist trap. And tourist traps mean one thing: cheesy antique malls, and lots of them. So here we are at the first antique store. This place is actually pretty big. I did see that it has an upstairs and actually a downstairs. So we'll go ahead and see what we can find. And I love it when you're just walking around looking for stuff and you come across a creepy doll, just staring deep into your soul like nothing. Anyways, as I was saying, this place is actually pretty big. So far I haven't seen anything really that's caught my eye yet. Mainly it's a lot of older antiques, but we'll keep looking. Hopefully we'll find something more of the 80s, 90s style. Well, look at that. That looks promising. Let's check this out. Ooh, we got a White Ranger, some Street Fighter. Although these things look pretty rad, I think I'm gonna pass. I'm not too interested in things like this at the moment, but we'll see what else we can find around here. This is a good start, so let's keep on moving. Alright, well, we've got some comics here. Well, it appears that I found some space beavers. Okay, like I said, this place has a downstairs. Let's go on down and see if there's anything here. See what we can find. Hoping to find some movies. They said there's some VHSs down here. Holy cow, guys. Look at this. It's the Brave Little Toaster. This is super hard to find. They don't stream this anywhere. You can only find it on VHS. From 1988. This is awesome. This is our first find. We're keeping this. We got some Hot Wheels. And we got these Plasm trading cards here. I know they're from the 90s. I don't know too much about them. Looks like 1993. If you guys know anything about them, comment. Let me know. I'd like to learn more about them. This place sure does have a lot of trading cards. Here's some VR Troopers. If you guys don't know who VR Troopers are, they came out in the 90s. They're more of a sister series to the Power Rangers. Even though these are pretty cool, I'm gonna pass on these ones. Well, the time has come to go upstairs. Let's see what they have. I have a pretty good feeling about this. Hey look, we found our first set of cassette tapes up here. What? What?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
Okay, so we finally came across some clothes here. As you guys know, any type of retro 80s and 90s styling is something that's on the list to find. See if we can find something cool here. We got it. And it's that's a Voltron. Check it out. So I don't know if this is remanufactured, like a newer type of shirt with Voltron, but nonetheless, this is pretty rad. I can hear Peter Cullen's voice just looking at this. Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
Voltron, Defenders of the Universe.
Alright, we're still looking. Look at this. There's something you guys are going to learn about this channel is I love some Mega Man, and I love me some Green Ranger and White Ranger. Yeah, we're definitely getting this one. So here's a cool one. It's an old X-Men print, but sometimes when you're out looking around, you might find these shirts that are, you know, a little newer, a couple years old, but you're wanting something that's going to be more original from the 80s or the 90s. So even though this one's pretty cool, I'm going to pass on this one. Oh snap, look at that. Let's go! We found some Nintendo Power magazines! Well, of course, the case is locked, so let's go back downstairs, see if we can get somebody to open this up for us. Alright guys, we found somebody. So this is the type of things that we're out looking for. Old retro magazines, toys, video games, clothes. It's super awesome to find a Nintendo Power here like this, especially the 50th issue. So the 50th issue of Nintendo Power magazine has to do with Link's Awakening. But the cool thing is, the player's guide, officially from Nintendo, is right next to it. So naturally, we're going to take this home with us. Both of them. Let's head over to another antique mall and see what they have. Cool little retro viewfinder there. I couldn't walk by without showing you guys this one. Do you remember the old show Hercules during the 90s? I remember watching it a few times as a kid. Comment if you used to watch it. So finally, we found this case back here at the back of the store, and look inside here. It has this really cool Ninja Turtles yo-yo, and from the 80s. Let's see what else they have here. Now we're talking. Look at that. An N64 controller in the box. Looks to be a red one. Well, let's go see if we can find somebody to open this case. Well, that was a fail. They said that the person that has the keys for the case isn't here today. Looks like we'll have to just pass that up. But what I did find is this awesome Ninja Turtle figure here. It's from 1992, Mirage Studios. This thing's pretty awesome. I love these figurines that are, you know, large. I believe this is one of the 13-inch figurines that they released, and it's the Michelangelo. Listen guys, I am really fighting myself on this one. I really want this thing, but I can't just spend $116 on this thing. I feel like it's really overpriced. What do you guys think? Is this a good price for this? Am I making a mistake? Let me know in the comments what you think. Well, YouTube, our day here in Cambria is coming close to an end, and is that a Pac-Man metal lunchbox? Guys, are you seeing this right now? From 1980, a Pac-Man metal lunchbox. This is awesome to find in a place like this. We are definitely taking this home with us today. Well, YouTube, we did it. We came to Cambria, checked out the antique malls, and came out with some really cool stuff. Now, I know it wasn't anything Holy Grail-like that we found, but these are some really cool things that, brings back your childhood. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And with that, this has been Retro Seekers. See you next time.